welcome in. So in the background here, we're looking at some day one decks for the new set, 30 Minutes.exe. Very fun set, brought in a lot of new quest mechanics to each color. Red mechanic is you want to try to do 3 damage to a hero or unit, and that buffs you up, but you also get the new burn ability, which is based off of units that have been removed from the game on your side. Green gets 2 times a quest where a friendly unit levels up, which could also be used with growth, or when a card gets added to the EX pocket, which can be used with those quest units and also explore units. Purple got remove a unit from the game, could be your own or an opponent's, which is really good, and probably the best color in this set. And black got do 6 damage or more to an enemy hero or unit. So that works very well with Spike Dive Bomb. So we're going to take a look at a deck from each color. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's go look at them. Alright, so this first deck we're going to look at is Ultimate Weapon or Bonds of Trust, depending on what skin you have. Again, you want to do 3 damage to a hero or unit. Man from the Chip, 3, Dual Dragon Hotto at 3, Agents Alliance at 3, Emergency System Go at 3, 3 of the new card Cannon Dumb, which is really good because it does 3 damage to the unit front on ascend and removes units from the game. Dex works really well with the quest. He grows, he gets bigger, and he gets good. Only 1 Psychokinesis, 2 Battle Chip Nina version 2, which is Jolt but better, depending on how many units are removed from the game. Freud, he buffs up your machine units. 2 Iceman.exe, and he works off the burn effect. 3 Mr. Match, which does quest. 2 Pharaohman.exe. 3 Gutsman.exe, which is really good boss unit in this deck. So 1 Blazing Net Natty Fireman.exe. And then we're gonna have the final battle, which gets you Hotto Shot. And also Battle Chip Hero Ryu.exe, which also gets you Hotto Shot. And Hotto Shot's really good as it gives a unit agility and shield, then do 5 damage to the unit in front 1 time. So yeah, really good, really good. Let's take a look at some games. Alright, this game's against Spike Dive Bomb, and I'm doing it on Points Match because I was on a win streak with a different deck, so I wanted to see how long I could take that one. Again, so this is going to be a new Dive Bomb deck, so you're going to see that in action as well. We got lucky, we can get Hotto Shot off at the beginning, and we're going to take some, we're going to take damage. If not, we're just going to go. So we drop Ryu, and then we drop Dex. We get that quest up twice, and Dex can now exchange up front, but he gets Heavy Pierce. And as you can see, we're going to just use Hotto Shot because it uses once these new hero effects. So I could wait and I can charge up. I don't have to use it right away, but we use it on with Mr. Match, and it basically double levels him up, which is good. We have the units removed from the game as Gutsman comes out at +6 HP. We call Bonds of Trust or Ultimate Weapon, whatever you want to call it. And see, with this deck, with Bonds of Trust, you can get those quest damages off and begin to roll. So again, this is pretty fun, and this is a big boss unit, and we're just going to take it out pretty dang easily, because we have 8 damage right here, and we have another 4. So there goes Bass, or Base, whatever you want to call him, and it's really easy at that point, and we can just kind of walk through this using our Kaiser Breath, or Ultimate Weapon, whatever you want to call it, Rocket Launcher, and that's pretty much it for this game. So let's take a look at one of my other favorite decks this set, and that's going to be a Kokosho deck. Alright, so here's a Kokosho deck based off Quest. It has a lot of the new cards. 2 Disarm because it's the best skill we can get. End of Fate at 1. Battle Chip Guard at 1, and it gives you a shield. It doesn't explore, but adds a shield, which is nice. Emergency Teleportation brings a quest unit to the pocket, which is nice. 3 Battle Chip Diablos version 2. Ooh, gives everybody shield. Little Sprite Shakia, I use it because she brings shield to the pocket and she explores, so it kind of helps out. And you gain 1 MP. Woodman.exe, he buffs up, and it's really nice. The new Rico at 3. Lan Hikari at 2, and he gives you Battle Chip Sword, which gives a quest unit +1/+1. 3 male, and she's an MP unit, and she also gives you Battle Chip Guard again. As you can see, then you get some HP and a shield. 1 Enchanting Knight Pool. 2 Glide.exe, he buffs your field, which is really nice. Jack-In has become a new favorite card of mine. You basically distribute your buff from one unit to the other, which is really nice. The new Hakan, basically, with Stoneman.exe, he just has slow, which is his only downfall, but if you use him with 2 Explore units, you got buff units with shield, which is really nice. 1 Tendernet Avi roll. She explores for Gondolantes, which basically gives your hero give the unit when it drops +1/+1 and seals the unit in front, which is really nice. And my favorite Mega Man ever, Megaman.exe. So you can see I splurged for the secret legendary, and he also gives you Auto Shot, and he does different buffs depending on how many times you've leveled up. So that's the deck. Let's go take a look at a game. And already a giant killer at this stage. This is usually what happens on day 1, is you have people that grind for hours to get up to 2,000 points, and go from there. As you can see, we got a really good hand. We can go either way. We can go Stone Man and the 2 males, or we can go Glide with the 2 males. And we could also pull a quest unit to our pocket, but we're going to go Stone Man right off the bat, and we see he's going Demon Quicksilver, which is still a really good strong deck. And we're just going to buff it up and go. So this is where green's going to shine, is these low cost buffs. Like, yeah, you're going to lose units, but they're just going to come back cheap. You're going to come back with some cheaper ones, and you're going to come back quickly. You're not going to sit there and build off these high cost units. We're going off low cost. So as you can see, we're building advantage here, and we've loaded our field like it's nothing. So he surrenders, and that's the game. So yeah, that's how the green's going to work this set, and we're going to move on to the next deck. Alright, this next deck is for purple, and we're using Blackout because you can remove units with it. It's pretty fun, but we're going to go, just remember that this is all about removing your units or your enemy units. So we're going to go 3 pets, which gives us a buff and a removal of our own unit. The anti-black card, Battle Chip Arena Grab, it really works against black. It really gets rid of their graveyard. 3 Masa. 3 Bombman.exe. 2 Battleship Eshenko version 2, and she helps remove units. Arcane.exe at 2, just to get buff and get fast. Cyborg works really well with Blackout as he lowers attack. Sharkman.exe, you could also drop him in for one of the Cyborg and run 2 and 2, or 1 and 3 the opposite way. Eugene Chod at 3, he removes a unit on play, and he levels up pretty good. The official Navri's power makes it so that a hero, when you place a unit, it removes. Electman.exe at 3, and he removes when played too. Crimson NetNavi Protoman.exe, he's really good, strong legendary. Going with the removal your own cards with Boomeraga, and of course Brainwashed. So that's that. Let's go take a look at some games soon. Again, this is all about removing your own units or your enemy units from the game. Alright, and so we're going to show you the anti-black version here. It basically removes, you got a double removal. I made some little animation fun there. Oops. But yeah, so this is the anti-black deck, and we're going to basically make sure his graveyard is not active, and every time he wants to use his graveyard, we're hopefully going to be able to remove those units from the game. So right off the bat, we're going to try to get some buffs, but he's not going to let me have it. He's just going to start sending stuff off to the graveyard so I get killed, but I'm going to try to use some buffs here, but that doesn't work because of course he pulls the exact card he needs. Using this legendary card, I'm able to do it, and as you can see, I use a Reno Trap to basically remove 2 units from his graveyard, which basically helps me out. Drop a Treat Bomb Man, remove that legendary from the game. So we're just removing big units. And as he does it again, yeah, he's going to try to load his graveyard with more cards, and he's going to try to bring back. And I'm saying no. Arena Trap says no. And so now he has nothing to bring back with Ouroboros. And this will really work well against Dark Invitation as well. So there we go. And we're going to remove that card as well, so he can't bring that back. And that's going to be the game. So that's how purple is going to work. We're just going to keep moving everything. And finally, let's look at black. Let's look at Spike Dive Bomb. All these quest units rely on doing 6 damage. We're going to go 1/3 energy lap for HP gain, 3 stabilizers, I'm sorry, 3 battle chip babies, and they give the hero effects off. 2 Miyus, she gives high attack units heavy pierce. F7.exe at 3, because he gains indestructible, which is really nice. 1 Skullman.exe, you can run him at more. 3 Magicman.exe. And then 3 Miss Mads, because she brings units back, which is nice. Colorman.exe basically adds a copy of itself to the field, which is nice. 3 Cyber-Akuma.exes. 2 of the new destroys, which is Battleship Quake, so you can do it anything that's not at flying at 5 AP or less, which is nice. Countdown to Ruin brings some units back, a little bit of life loss, which is okay. After Duel is really good if you've done quests 7 times, because you can bring 3 units back to fill the field. And Jet Black Net Navi Bass EXE, the new legendary unit, he's really good. Almost stupidly good. But yeah, so that's that. Let's go take a look at it again. Alright, so Blackout. Let's take a look at this one. So we're just playing the opening hand. And again, I'm not the greatest with black, so. And honestly, looking at this is probably a bot game, but this kind of gives a example of how this deck kind of plays. We want to do big damage and do it quickly, and then, so we get our quest units off. But the whole thing is about getting our stuff basically buffed up to be able to do that. So, and sorry for some of these games, I make some misplays. It is like 3 AM when I'm playing these games, trying to figure out these sets, so. But the removal right away, which is good. As you can see, I'm still trying to figure this deck out a little bit, but we're going to bring another unit back and get it +4. So we can do some big damage here, hopefully. And I go to use Stabilizer to keep it on the field, but they remove it. So, my bad, I should have just let that hit and took it like a champ, but I didn't. But we're going to drop the Akuma here. And we're going to use the Stabilizer on him this time, and hopefully we can get something going. And using his effect, he brought a unit back for me. As you can see, we're able to then cycle through things here. And this is like a comeback advantage here. So, they're going to remove. Now we're going to use Miss Mad to bring back another unit when she dies, which pops up right in front, which is nice. We can destroy. And basically hit for game. That's how black's going to work this set. It looks pretty good, pretty fun all the way around. Alright guys, so here's just the deck lists again. Here's the ultimate weapon, and I'll have the QR code right after. Thank you guys for continuing to watch and enjoy this game with me. New sets are always fun to play and watch and learn and get stuff out, so I will have some more specialized deck lists soon. I just wanted to get this out as soon as possible to have some fun. And that's it, guys. So enjoy. Please let me know what you guys think of these new sets and the new cards. Also, you can catch me on Twitter as long as it's still alive. I'm working on making an Instagram just for my card game stuff and my video game stuff. So there's going to be that too. I'll let you guys know about that. But yeah, thanks guys. And I will catch you guys later. And again, let me know how everything goes and let me know what your new favorite cards are. I'll catch you guys later.